Hey everyone, how's it going? I know it's been quite a while since I've had something on this channel. I've been, for the most part, pretty busy these past few months, and I don't know how many people are subscribed for the sake of like the Overwatch highlights or tourney footage, but I figured regardless, there's been a bit of a gap in content that I should do. I figured I should do an update of sorts, just to inform everyone what's been going on, and just indicate for both you guys and myself what I will be up to in the days ahead. Alright, so to start off, I guess we could begin with, I guess you could say my personal life. Long story short, there was a shift in both my living situation as well as my job. Both of those things changed actually a few months back. And so what that did was it kind of half gave me free time, or more free time, I should say. What I mean by that is there's more flexibility now in terms of my schedule, like, because I technically choose when I work, but since the job itself, it involves me waking up much more earlier than I'm used to, I've still been adjusting to this shift in terms of my own personal schedule and how I divide up my time when I work on things, at least to try and get decent sleep anyway. So aside from adjusting to that, for those of you that follow my Facebook page or Instagram, you've probably seen that the majority of what I've been up to the past couple months was primarily tournaments. For the most part, running events, but actually trying to compete more also, but I'll get to that in a second. It was starting like late February, kind of an influx of events, but more so it was really big events. There was Senkow Standoff in late February, and then I was still also doing my usual monthly series, both the Smash and Tekken at Blue Show as well as Virtual Fighters at Immerse, both in Fresno, Clovis. And one of the things that actually happened was, for those who don't know, the Knockout Esports Arena, the space next door to Blue Show, opened up recently, and so my Blue Show monthly tournament series, it's actually transitioned to that space, and I renamed it to Blue Show Battles. So that tournament series is still going to be monthly. Still going to have the three main Smash games, Melee, Smash 4, PM. But the fourth and potentially fifth games, they will vary month to month. Basically, this is my opportunity to give some lesser played games some limelight. Like last time we had Skullgirls, and I'm glad we were able to do that. And so aside from that, I'll still be continuing the Virtual Fighter Tournament series. We've been having great turnouts for those. And so if you're in SenCal, well, not even just in SenCal, but if you're in California in general, be sure to come out to those tournaments. They're nice and chill, and I've really enjoyed seeing all the people that come out. And so as well as running these various tourneys, I've also been attempting to compete a lot more lately. Earlier on, when running my tournaments, I would usually refrain from entering them, because trying to enter a tournament and run at the same time is, for the most part, usually pretty stressful, at least for me, anyway. Nowadays, I have friends and whatnot that are helping me, and I feel a lot more comfortable. Well, I should say a bit more comfortable now playing the tournaments I enter at. But since I was usually refraining from entering my own, a lot of the tournaments that I don't run or have not been in charge of, at least in my region, have been primarily Melee and Dragon Ball tournaments. And so I've been playing those games a lot just because they're there for the most part. But for those who don't know, one of my favorite fighting games of all time is actually Under Night. The most recent version is Unist. And so it's Unist and PM. Those are the two games that I've actually been wanting to compete in a lot more in the days ahead, as well as hopefully get good at. And when I go over my future plans. I'll elaborate on that in a second. Okay, so to sum it up, there's 3 things that I'm going to be consistently trying to do in the days ahead. First, like I mentioned before, I'm trying to consistently compete, since I do actually want to, at some point, be decently good at PM and Under Night. And so, those of you in Senkai, you already know that I've been trying to consistently go to NorCal Dogfights. It's a tournament, monthly tournament in Belmont. It has Under Night, Dragon Ball, Guilty Gear, and not only was that a nice experience for me to finally be able to go back in March, it's also a nice opportunity for me to see my NorCal homies. So I'm trying to consistently go to those, as well as locals here in Sencal, specifically I believe they're in Merced and Modesto, that are having PM now, and I'm not running them. So I'm going to be trying to compete more in PM and Under Night and actually consistently practice. The second thing is, if you follow my Instagram, I'm trying to consistently practice art. I will be honest, I mean, even though I have a artist Facebook page, I will admit I'm not as consistent as an artist as I would like to be. Like, I don't doodle very often. The main thing that I've done, like, during all these tournament shenanigans is just anatomy practice. And that's more so, like, personal guideline stuff, understanding anatomy, proportions, yada yada, and solidifying my style. But what I want to do to make sure I'm just at least consistently drawing is I'm going to be trying to at least do one piece of fan art a week. May just be a simple sketch. I'll try and refrain from doing chibi stuff, since I want to actually develop my skills in terms of my actual, I guess you could say, full body art style. Just be on the lookout for that. I'll be trying to draw more, at least. In fact, in that same vein, I should probably do some art at some point of my comic that I've been trying to write and work on. I don't think I've really showed anyone any concept art or anything of my characters or anything, because mainly I've been doing writing on the DL. But I'm gonna try and at least get the characters out there, try and draw them some more. And so hopefully you guys will see some of that in the days ahead. And so I guess the last thing that would leave would be this channel itself. I know when I first put it up, it was gonna be the central hub for like stuff that I do, which at the time was primarily the Overwatch highlights, because I still want this channel to be the main host for my stream highlights and other stuff that I do. But now that I've been a bit busier in terms of tournament stuff, making the highlights has been on quite of a slow crawl. Don't get me wrong, making the highlights is fun, and it was really enjoyable before. It's just that, with how behind I am in editing the highlights, it takes a bit more time and oomph to really watch and edit like the 3-hour, 4-hour, 5-hour clips of stuff and pick out the nice moments. And so I still will be editing them. In fact, I'm nearly done with 2 highlights videos, but I just want people to know that with the highlights, it'll be more of a slowly but surely kind of thing. And so if you do happen to be here for the highlights, they will come, just eventually in time. Because the main thing I wanted to do was catch up on all these highlights, because I know for a fact, even though these highlights are pretty old, there's some golden moments, at least for me and my friends, that I still want to post and edit and make silly compilations out of. And so I'm semi-refraining from streaming. Well, yeah, I'm semi-refraining from streaming more Overwatch and stuff, mainly because I want to catch up on all this stuff. But there are some games that I still plan to play, and that I will stream, of course. And so be on the lookout for that, if anything. So sorry if that was a bit of a ramble, but basically, yes, I'll still be editing highlights. Yes, I'll still be playing games. I'll just be a bit more conservative in terms of when they'll be coming up, or when they'll be posted, I mean, because it'll be a slowly but surely kind of editing process. With my main tournament series, I've usually had dedicated streamers now, so tournament footage has gone usually on their channels, but I do have an Elgato now. Shoutouts to Andre, aka Chokinator. I got it from him. So not only will I finally be able to stream PM as well as all the Sonic games I've been wanting to play and stream, but also this will hopefully let me have a dedicated stream set up for myself. So I should have my own side reel of tournament footage that I'll be able to capture, like, in the event not everything can be captured at once by the other streamers. And so you'll still see that tournament footage on this channel as well. Like I said, any tourney footage that I manage, it still goes on this channel. Now as for guides or topic videos, I think I had some planned before, but I don't know if I ever finished the scripts for them, to be honest. And especially when it comes to PM, I don't know if I'm really comfortable anymore trying to do like Sonic guides, or there was another topic video I had in mind, but maybe I'll get to that in the future. But basically with guides and topic videos, that'll happen if it happens, I guess you could say. And so I think that sums everything up. Yeah, basically much more tournament organizing going on, much more competing hopefully going on, and as an artist I will try and draw more, if anything, and when I'm comfortable I will open myself up to commissions, and whoever's following me, watching me, you will know when I'm open to doing more stuff. But if anything, I just want to thank whoever is following me on this, following my other social media. In fact, as usual, links to other social media and stuff is in the descriptions of my videos. Thank you guys for your patience. Thank you to all of you who come out to my tournaments. Like I said, it is really nice seeing when people come out, play the games they like, and they actually have a good time. And that's what I like to do, is I like making events possible, and moving forward alongside that is when I have my own personal projects and stuff I eventually want to bring to fruition. So hopefully you guys stick with me on my journey in doing that, I suppose. Take care of yourselves. Oh, I think I was about to copy Attica's outro. Laters, everybody.